making a video about my car because sometimes I feel that a car can just be more than a car. So many things can happen inside of here. In the back seats, the trunks, the passenger seat, sitting here in the driver's seat, a lot of memories, road trips, and things like that. But oftentimes, I find myself just sitting here looking out the window, or the windshield, letting the sun hit my face, or having the windows down and letting the breeze come through, even though it's a little chilly, and just breathing. So let's think of this space as a bubble. And when you think of a bubble, this is something that can be easily popped if you're not careful. Now, let me tell you a story of why I like to be in the car. So, as a person, I find myself to bottle a lot of things in. And, sometimes that isn't the best. Most of the times, that isn't the best. Sometimes it's good to keep to yourself, but in this case, it really wasn't for me. This might sound pretty silly, but I had a hard time crying. And, sometimes you just need to let the tears flow out. And I had trouble doing that because I felt like I had nowhere to go. And I had nowhere to, feel safe or in a bubble surrounded by all sides. And that place where I felt really safe to let those tears out was right here in my very own car. So a lot of the stuff I was bottling in was from high school, just growing up in this time that we are in now, and, in college and things like that. It was just all piling up on me, on my shoulders, and I didn't really have a way to release that other than going to the gym, playing video games with my friends, or even just playing basketball outside, something fun and something simple. But that wasn't enough. And I know that I was at the point where those little outputs weren't outputting enough of that tension that was on my shoulder. So when I did eventually get a car, it felt like I could do anything. I could go anywhere in the world. I was so excited when I was getting my car, when I was pulling off the lot. I was beyond ecstatic. And thankfully, when I started to realize that I had this spot just for me, I was able to come in here and just start releasing all my energy to let it come out by crying or just listening to music or just, breathing. Like I said earlier, letting my inhale and my exhales just calm me down as I, took in the world around me. And that being said, I'm also here at my favorite park. That's Lorimer Park. And I come here a lot of the time to just hang out, look out the window, go for a walk, hit the trail, and it's been nothing but, great for me. So now having a spot for me just to be me, it's been the best thing in the world. And I'm not saying go buy a car, but what I am saying is to go find that spot that lets you, break down. We all need to break down every now and then, and it's okay to break down. We're only human. And there was a quote I heard from somewhere that said, if you might not be able to see the light at the end of the tunnel, but as long as you can see your next footstep, that's all that matters. And that's all we have to do is just take one step at a time. Because at the end of the day, we will make it to the light at the end of that tunnel, and things will be great. And that's some advice that I have to take for myself as well, because I do find myself sprinting when I should just take things step by step and day by day. Life's already happening in a blink of an eye, so why make it any faster? So you might already have a spot of a place you go to block the world out. And I know it took me a long time to actually finally get that space. So in the comments below, how about you share where you like to go to do that? And maybe it'll give someone else an idea of where to go to block the world out when they're just tired of carrying all that weight. This way, they don't have to wait as long as me, or maybe some of you have to finally get that tension and stress off their shoulders. And this is why I want to share the places that we break down at, because there might be someone who has a lot of stress on their shoulders right now and they just don't know where to go. And by us sharing, it could give them an idea. So I hope you're able to get something out of this video and maybe find a place or two to break down a bit, because it's okay. It's natural and we need to do it. And with that being said, I hope you're able to find some spots that you're able to just take a break from the world and get that stress off your heart, because we can't afford that. It's 2022. Let's focus on us, let's focus on growing, and let's focus on moving forward step by step. So don't forget to hit that like button, drop a comment down below to share your space or learn a new space for you, and subscribe to the channel. We're going to be pushing hard this year, and I want to see you there. So have a great day or a great night wherever you are. Peace.